This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown L.A. as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. He'll get a couple of yards back, but it will be second and long.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. And he's got Woods. It's complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down. The motion man here is Woods. Out of the pistol, Warren. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll get that to Jalen Warren. Well, that help is going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Third down and 3. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And that is incomplete. Jalen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. A great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold them to no gain.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, L.A.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop it.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
From the 35, here's second and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Hey, ram. Watch out. Switch it. Ready.
Give up the middle to Harris. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
Chargers.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defense defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his game.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal.
Steelers 19-yard line.
Pistol here for Herbert. This is caught at the 2.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal.
21.
Now, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is fourth and goal. They'll go. It's Hampton. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his fourth touchdown of the year. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. Chargers will take a 7-0 lead.
Chargers 7, Steelers
0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First down for Aaron. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Try again. It's second and 10. Austin brought in motion. Now a second down throw from Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Ready, run.
Play action now. It's Herbert. He keeps it himself.
Justin Herbert. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Herbert on the bootleg. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay. And the Steelers will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Your body is acting out. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that you check about thoughts and memories.
2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Warren. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On 4th down, here's Cameron Johnston, the punt for Pittsburgh. Brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 43-yard line.
To throw, it's Herbert. A pass taken in by Harris. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
Kappa.
On 1st down, it's Harris. And boy, tough to bring down there.
shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Hampton trying to work inside. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Herbert now on first down. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards, and the Chargers have the first down.
At the 27-yard line.
Get out of my way, get your talking face out of my way.
No play fake. Herbert forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on, and he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Now it's Herbert. To the goal line and in. Quentin Johnson. Touchdown Johnson. Kicker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chargers move out on top, 14-0.
Steelers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. An opening past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
A lot of what goes into being a great kick returner comes down to vision. And you're going to see here, he finds the cutback lane, and as he accelerates down the left side of the field, he wasn't far from taking it all the way down the sideline and into the end zone.
First and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Rodgers now. Throw over the middle, and they can't hit it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A gain there of 16 yards. That's a Steeler first down. Again, it's Rodgers. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. So gonna have it at their own 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
13 yards.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Herbert to throw. They go right back to Allen. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. I think one of the Chargers was, yes, he was able to get his hands on it, and they retained possession. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. 2nd and inches. Herbert to the air again. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Derek Harmon working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Herbert. Going up top. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Herbert. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
A first down throw from Rodgers. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Derek Harmon in for the tackle.
At the 38-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
13 yards.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. And McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Down Herbert again. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the zone read, here's Harris. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. brings up second.
From the gun, it's Herbert.
36
To the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And this takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I take a G. Hey, watch him do it.
They'll go with Hampton. And a strong first down run. Big up of 9. Setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now Herbert. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Will Disley. Touchdown, L.A. Point after down from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Chargers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First down for Aaron. Going for it all. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. That's exactly what happened. Good coverage, and ball's incomplete.
First grab for Metcalf. Good for the first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 10.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Rodgers going up top again. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
He's got it at about the 8. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
The 6-yard line.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
This defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop third and goal. From the gun, Rogers. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Is good. Makes the score. Chargers 41. Steelers 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And there'll be no returns forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. Now a screen set up for Harris. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. To throw is Herbert. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Derek Harmon gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
Go. 21. Switch. Holding troops right. Go.
Now it's Herbert. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. A first down there on a gain of 12.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
A give, and here comes Harris. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches at the 20-yard line.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Lion.
Throwing, Herbert. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was trying to get that one to Tyler Conklin.
It's now 3rd down.
Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
Set. 380. Straight out. Hey. OP. 5'9", 5'9". Straight out.
Try to run for it with Harris. And not much there. He's back to the original run. No gain on that. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. We'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Here's 2nd and 2. Run between the tackles for Hampton. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Will Disley, touchdown Los Angeles. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
His kick is good.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Rodgers on 1st down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. That keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd down at the Chargers' 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a couple. To the air once more. It's Rodgers. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch in this game is. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Herbert now on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up a second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2nd and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
And the Chargers.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, his quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath him, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing again, Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third, they need 8. Now Herbert again. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback. Come out to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Now, breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Rodgers on 3rd and 2. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's a Steeler 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
And that was just a simple read. That based on the look they gave, all he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The master of play action, Rodgers. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Rodgers going up top again. This one on court, looking for Woods.
Let's give credit to the defense. I mean, those throws, they have not been there this entire game. And they have tried time and time again to test this defense downfield. And you can see a little frustration mounting from some of these receivers. They cannot connect downfield.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henry.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll lose big yardage on this one. Trying to get to the edge, instead steps out of bounds well behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
To do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Will Disley, the intended target that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
3rd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
48-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Go.
To throw, it's Herbert. That's complete. It is Trey Harris.
Complete to Trey Harris. A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 50-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7.
59.
Pistol here for Herbert. He'll be forced outright. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Alex Highsmith gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up 3rd down.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
Hey, go Lion.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
While it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point, they finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. On the give, here's Hampton. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.
We